Comancha. Comancha, Comancha. Hello, let me move right. Hello, 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 hello. My chat once again. The chat thing. I hate it. Hello, everyone. Yeah, the fan is loud. I was about to start. I know. I had an argument to settle. One certain friend was trying to shame me. Anyway, I'm here now. Hello, astronauts. Comancha. How are we all doing today? How are you feeling? I'm sorry I took a little bit longer today. I just took a shower and I was trying to set up my fan because it's been getting super, super hot here. It's gonna get only worse this week. Ugh. Not excited for that. But I hope you guys are doing well. Is it warm where you guys are at? Or is it fine? It is so warm here. It is so warm here. Meow. It's so warm. Anyway, I'm excited to be here. I have been looking forward to playing Ace Attorney again. Because, you know, I love my Ace Attorneys. So much soccer to watch, very little time to do other things in between. Yeah. World Cup. Are you guys all watching the World Cup? I must be honest, I haven't seen anything. I haven't seen any of the World Cup stuff. But I bet it's nice if you're really into it. I've seen a lot of flags and decoration out though. Doing well, a little bit hot though, but you're cool. That's the best thing if you stay cool. Cool, calm, collected. I have a nice little cold drink with me today, some juice. But hello, everyone. Welcome in. Oh my god, I made myself big. That's not what I was supposed to do. Ah! Stop that. Me? Anyway. Anyway, let me check and let me say hi to everyone. Let me say hi to every one of you. Hello, Broku. Hi, Index. Hi, Chamois. Hi, Fair. Hi, Ipatsu. Hi, Arturo. Hi, Mole. And hi, Randomist Guy. Welcome, welcome. Welcome in. I hope you guys are doing well. Hydration is important in this heat. It sure is. I've been trying to stay very, very hydrated, but I'm also very happy that I have a fan in my spaceship that at least keeps it all right, because my previous spaceship was so nice and cool, and I could keep it relatively cool in there. This spaceship, however, nuh-uh. Not a chance. It is so hot in here. Oh, and it's only gonna get hotter as I play Ace Attorney, because I'm excited. I'm excited. So I propose to you guys that we get into it ASAP so we can play as much as possible. Hopefully get through the entire investigation. I think we can. Usually we can in like 2 to 3 hours, usually. So that is our plan today, is get through the investigation. So let's just open the game, shall we? And then we can check. Phoenix is going to suffer in the blazes of hell. Yeah, Maya was found guilty. Ruh-roh. Honestly, based on what? There weren't really like a lot of really good arguments, but you know, it's Ace Attorney. They don't care about that. Let's get into it. Banana, 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 meow, meow, meow. Load the game. We started up the investigation last time with a little bit of a conversation. And we have Rafa with us again, but let's do take a quick look at the court record and do a little recap of where we're at. We have multiple people here. We have I'll Be Your Guide, who is a guide, just a kid. Maya, she was now accused of murder and found guilty. Emma is trying to help, but she can only do so much. This is our victim, to Rust in Me. Our guy. I don't... Yeah, anyway. He has a clergyman's mark on his brow. Apparently. Killed during the purification rite. The prosecutor, Rafa, who is the priestess and kind of like princess. And yeah, she's her brattiness, basically. Apparently, this is the guy who died now. Praise a lot. And he used to live in the high priest's house, too. So, too bad. And this is his late wife, widow. And, she... Oh yeah, maybe that's an important thing. She usually plays the part of Lady Kira in the purification rite, which Maya did this time. So, yeah. You know. And then, oh, our evidence. We have some newspaper about Lady Kira kidnapping rebels. Or not kidnapping, fighting rebels. Finding them. The autopsy report, blood loss from a deep abdominal wound caused by a bladed weapon. Picture of the crime scene. I still think the statue has something to do with it, but you know. I guess we'll see eventually. Maya's statement, spring water was already stained red when we arrived at the inner sanctum on the day of the rite. Crazy. Lady Kira's warning. That was like, do not perform the rite, I know what you were planning. So we want to know who was in the Lady Kira suit. Oh my god, it plays the music. I didn't realize it plays the music. That's so funny. It's a hero from this area and the diagram of the inner sanctum where Maya was and where Trust in Me was and where the killer was. Or Lady Kira, I guess. According to them. Anyway, our assistant is back. It is Rafa. And I think we're gonna go to the Plaza of Devotion because that was the second crime scene. He was killed while praying, huh? From the looks of it, at least. That's what I deduce. Looks like the police already finished their investigation. Oh, that's nice. That means we get to investigate immediately. To think someone would be killed here. A place devoted to prayer. Had his legs crossed. He was just sitting there. A body outline and flowers? Did someone leave them here in memory of the deceased? And there's something different about the prayer flags today. Oh.
As the high priest's disciple, Acolyte Zealot was utterly devoted to his training. First the high priest, and now his devoted disciple. Maya Fey will pay for this.
As I keep trying to tell you, Maya has nothing to do with any of this. She believes Maya's guilty. Not true. She also thinks all defense attorneys are scum. Maybe true. No. That's also not true. We are very normal. Let's see if we meet You Shall Suspect. Yeah. We'll see what the names are like, man. And you can prove this how? All their names kind of feel like fake names, you know? It's so stupid. What do you think I'm doing here? Gathering dirt and dust for the trial?
You and your smart mouth. This is precisely why you and your lawyerly ilk are so reviled.
Hey, Mr. Right. Mr. Right. I didn't know who that was. From just the line. I couldn't tell.
Emma! It's that detective from your country again.
If it's the princess.
You seem displeased that I am here.
Oh, no, don't be silly. Mr. Wright, I'm so sorry about what happened to Maya. It's not your fault, Emma. You were just doing your job. And if I had just done mine... Mr. Wright? But it's no use crying over spilled milk. Or an arrested assistant. Would you mind telling me what you know about the murder? It's do or die in court tomorrow, and I mean that literally. Yeah, they're gonna kill us if we lose. Gladly, I'll help in any way I can. Can't wait to meet guilty. Or ID it. I did it. Recidive? Recidive? I feel like all of these names are kind of like these nuts jokes. Right? Crazy. Hello, L. Hi. How many murders have we done? None. We have done none. There have been 2.
Remember, I have my eyes on the both of you, so see to it that you commit no misdeeds.
Yeah, misdeeds. Of course not. You're talking to a professional here. Yeah, we're talking to a professional about the incident. Let's see, how about starting with an overview of what happened? Sure. The victim is Zealot. He was the high priest's disciple. Bum 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 bum. His body was discovered around noon today, right after the rite wrapped up.
So during the high priest's murder trial?
That's right. Apparently he had been here praying since the day before the rite even started. Talk about serious devotion. Was he already dead by then? Okay. A theory? He was already dead before the rite began. Can't wait for Ace Attorney 7 where we find out Phoenix was behind them all and making them look like setups. Yeah. I saw one post one day, like really long ago, that was like, oh, imagine Maggie Bird, the police girl who gets accused of murder like 3 times, I think, just because she's extremely unlucky. It's like, oh yeah, what if she's just a very, very good serial killer? Why does that one prayer flag look different too? Yeah, we're gonna have to investigate that one. The purple one on the right, like right beside my head here. Yeah, I barely lasted a few minutes. Could he have already been dead? This is a picture of Mr. Zealot's body. Oh no, I don't think he was dead before the rite began. That dagger in his upper back looks like it would have been particularly painful. Is that a tattoo on the back of his neck? Mama, little peach. It's peach-shaped. The music is so good. I was talking with Miko when we did Ace Attorney, like Miles Edgeworth investigation stream on her channel this last Tuesday, and we said that there are really no bad Ace Attorney songs. Even the songs that are kind of like quote-unquote annoying or silly are still bangers. Bangers. Everyone started leaving when the praying was finally done, but the victim remained bent over in prayer, and when they went over to check on him, they discovered he was dead. Nobody saw that sword stick out! Nobody saw that sword stick out of his back? Yeah, that's one heck of a way to die. Makes my back curl. Kind of same. Like, just imagine like being stabbed in the back. Ugh. I don't know, or stabbed in the neck? The back of your neck? Ugh. Must not have felt great. Yes, the estimated time of death is May 9, sometime between the start of the rite and the discovery of the high priest's body. So it was early. In other words, we believe the crime took place during the purification rite. Oh, and the murder weapon was the same ceremonial dagger that killed the high priest. The prosecution believes Maya came down the stairs after killing the high priest, and then stabbed Mr. Zealot with the same dagger. Circumstantial evidence does point to Maya, but what would her motive be? Again, what would her motive be? What about the cause of death? Yeah, how did the police not see it? Right? How did they not see it? Blind-ass police. He apparently died instantly from the dagger that was left thrust into his upper back. Here's the autopsy report. Zealot's autopsy report. Cause of death was a spinal cord injury from being stabbed in the upper back by a bladed weapon. Ugh.
Estimated time of death, you say? How can you know such a thing? I want to know. Well, barbed head, out with it.
Oh, so the princess of the spirit medium kingdom is interested in forensic science.
I have no interest in science, forensic or otherwise. Nevertheless, I will someday be queen. As such, it would be wise to know what silly things the common folk believe in.
Oh my god, she's so bratty. There is nothing silly about it. I'll have you know, even Prosecutor Sadmati holds forensics in high regard.
Does he? Perhaps I should not underestimate the power of science. Still, I suppose it is nothing much compared to the divination seance.
She really doesn't have an adorable bone in her body. Emma, I think she's actually interested. Would you mind explaining it to her? I guess I have to now. Okay. There are many ways to estimate the time of death. But the most well-known method uses the change in body temperature.
Interesting.
Body temperature drops at a steady rate from the moment a person dies. That means we can tell how long someone's been dead by measuring their temperature.
I see. That was quite enlightening. Barbed head, present your forehead now.
What? Why?
You feel just a little over 95 degrees. Seems you are not dead yet.
Of course I'm not!
It was but a jest. After all, you're still the dead lawyer walking.
I fail to see the humor in any of this. She's just bullying us at this point. Horrible time, hanging out with a child. Were there any witnesses? With so many people here at the plaza, you'd think somebody would have seen something. You'd think so, wouldn't you? But we haven't found a single witness. How's that even possible?
Because everyone was bent over, utterly devoted to prayer, naturally.
Oh, right, the back-shattering pose that nearly killed me. Still, you'd think someone would have noticed something. I thought so too, but with the monk's scarf he had on, no one could see the dagger in his upper back. Plus, everyone was so absorbed in prayer they didn't see or hear anything. I can't believe this.
What you choose to believe is your choice, but the fact remains there were no witnesses. However, there is one piece of irrefutable evidence: the dagger.
Sadly, yes. Ah! Oh, it's gonna have Maya's prints on it, huh? Could you tell me about the murder weapon? The killer used the Warbad dagger, the legendary weapon of Lady Kira. It was discovered impaled in the victim's upper back.
The accused's fingerprints were found on the dagger, were they not?
Yes, they were. Yeah. Ripperoni, pepperoni.
With such irrefutable evidence, there is no questioning the accused's guilt.
Not so fast. What about a motive? Maya had no reason to kill Acolyte Zealot.
What do the police think about this matter?
What do we think about motive, huh? Maya had no reason to kill Acolyte Zealot.
So you say, but let us now hear what the police think about the matter.
Police believe Maya is the Lady Kira figure who has been battling the rebels. And since Mr. Zealot was the disciple of the High Priest who turned out to be a rebel...
He too was likely a rebel and therefore met the same untimely demise as his teacher.
Yeah, she forgot about gloves. Yeah, impossible someone else touched it. Yes, that is how the police currently view this crime. There's no way Maya is that Lady Kira vigilante. I agree on a personal level, but the police are just going with what today's trial concluded. I really blew it in court today. What do you mean I tried so hard? I tried so hard. Okay, let's examine. Let's examine. I want to do this prayer thing first. This prayer flag looks much newer than the rest. Your benevolence? What does it say here?
The dearest wishes of our subjects are written upon these prayer flags. Reading the prayers of others is considered rude, but if you must know... It says, at the usual spot, bring grub, the key too. That is one of the more direct and practical prayers I've ever seen.
I don't think it's a prayer. I wonder if it's even a prayer. Bring grub. A little bit of grub. Grubby grub grub. Acolyte Zealot died bent over in prayer. There's no trace of blood on the ground, though. The fact that there's so little bleeding could mean it was a single stab to a vital point. Not that that would have been very difficult considering the position he was in. What about the flowers? So these flowers were left here in memory of Acolyte Zealot? What are they called?
They are known as namanda, and they are given to express sorrow when a life is lost.
Seems offering flowers in memory of the dead is a universal practice. Okay. Heartfelt sympathy. Did someone feel bad? Acolyte Zealot was killed in a prayer pose. With his head bent over like that, the last thing he saw must have been this rug.
It is a prayer rug woven by devout monks. May the Holy Mother's blessing be upon his departed soul.
It's strange that there are no bloodstains, though.
Perhaps it was so cold his blood froze, or perhaps it was absorbed by his vestment.
Are they gonna update the autopsy report because they're gonna be like, oh, it was super cold. Actually, he died way before that? We couldn't estimate the time of death. Blah, blah, blah. It is pretty cold. Maybe the blood really did just freeze inside his body. Okay. That message on the prayer flag seems a little weird, but I think I've seen everything there is to see around here.
You have not found or heard anything of particular worth. Are you ready to give up?
No, I'm not calling it quits yet. Does it look like you have any hope of winning, Mr. Wright? Emma, I can't really say at this point. All I know is I have to keep investigating. Keep trying.
What are you two sneaks up to? I would advise you to get back to work if you are done here, detective. Otherwise, I will report you to Prosecutor Sudmati for dereliction of duty.
I'm going. Well, see you later, Mr. Wright. And good luck. I should really pay a visit to everyone in every place connected with this case. Yup. The music's so nice, though. I kind of want to go here first. Inner Sanctum. See if we find something here. Oh, okay. Nothing. In that case, High Priest's house. Maybe we can talk to his widow. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna need that good luck for sure. We're gonna need 100% of that. Hello, I'm sorry to bother you again, but... She just phase in and out of existence? She just disappear? Oh, I forgot the voice that I gave her. I think, like, really sad. Oh, it's you.
Barbed head! You're not contemplating casting suspicion upon Lady Believe, are you? She lost her beloved husband and now Acolyte Zealot, who was like a son to her.
Of course I'm not. But since she was close to both victims, I wanted to hear what she has to say.
Very well.
And then there's the fact that Lady Kira didn't attack Mrs. Inme. That probably means she isn't a rebel. Is this about poor Puree? I'm sorry, but I don't think I can talk about that right now. But what about Maya? She's innocent. Maya? I heard she was found guilty. First, my dear husband, and now Puree. Mrs. Inme, you don't really believe that Maya is the killer, do you? I don't know. But that was the verdict, so what else can I believe? What am I to do? The verdict was already reached in your husband's case, but the truth of the matter is yet to be found. How can you be so sure? Because I believe that Maya is innocent. That is all I have right now. My faith in her. So please, help me understand what happened. So you're defending her based solely on faith? Even though you'll be punished for abetting the accused? That's right. All right then. Your faith has moved me. I will tell you what I can.
Are you sure about this, Lady Believe?
Oh, there she goes again. My lovely wife is also a devout follower of Koreanism. As such, she is not one to make light of another's faith. But if I find that you have lied about your faith in Maya Fey's innocence, I shall curse your entire family and all your disciples for the next 8 generations. Hey, leave Athena and Apollo alone, buddy. Family. You and your family. Found family. Found family vibes are so big. You're gonna cast suspicion on her? Really? I hadn't really thought about that, but who knows? Maybe. What if she is? That'd be crazy. How did Acolyte Zealot end up living here as your husband's disciple? About 2 years ago, while my husband was at a spiritual retreat in the mountains, he came across Pare collapsed on the ground. That's when he brought him here. You were always one to help those in need, weren't you, dear? Low kissy. Mwah. And he'd been living here ever since? About 2 years ago. That's around the same time Maya arrived in Yuririn. Yes, he was born in a poor village and had nowhere to call home. My husband felt pity for the boy, so he took him in as his disciple. But not only as his disciple, he was like a member of our family, too. I see. If this is where Acolyte Zealot lived, there might be something I could learn about him lying around here. Yeah. Let's examine. Again. Oh, there's a picture there with people in there. A photo of the High Priest, his wife, Acolyte Zealot, and Maya. Oh, look at how happy they are! Since Maya's in it. How cute. Oh, they're so happy. Happy, happy, happy. Happy, 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 happy. Must have been taken the day before the rite. I should ask Mrs. Inme about it. Yeah, the Feast of Blessings. Looks like good food.
To think that this would be their final family photo. That no-good Maya Fey has some nerve. I mean, here she is posing with the 2 men whom she would soon kill.
I beg to differ. I see this photo as proof that she didn't kill them.
That smile of hers does not fool me. I sense a deep and abiding malice behind it.
I'll prove Maya's smile is the real deal. Look on her wrist. Wait, did I miss something? Oh my god, she has the steel samurai. That's so cute. Did she trade that with Maya? Was she a steel samurai fan? Did she give Maya the keychain and Lady Believe has the wristwatch? That's so cute. Very cute. Okay, let's see. Oh, we already checked the bag. That is Maya's bag. We have a little game here. This game looks like some kind of like checkers or chess. We've already had this conversation. Karaini's chess. We've already talked about this. It was like Pokemon. Maybe we should check other things that... Maybe the altar, kind of? What a magnificent altar.
Of course it is magnificent. It is for the Holy Mother, after all.
Oh, we've already had all these conversations. Okay, we're gonna show that picture to Believe and see if she says something about it. Present picture. Can I ask you about this photo? Bum bum bum. It was taken during the Feast of Blessings, the day before the rite was held. The Feast of Blessings? Would you mind telling me a little more about it? Yeah, what about the day before? This photo was taken during the Feast of Blessings. So cute. The Feast of Blessings? Yes, It is forbidden to eat during the days of the rite, so the day before it's performed, we enjoy dishes full of gingle, an herb known to strengthen the body and mind. Gingle. You're waiting for Phoenix to kill someone in these games. I wonder if that would ever happen. Probably not. You loved the gingle-based dishes I make, didn't you, dear? Mwah. Gingle. I heard you can go 3 days without sleeping after eating some. Yes, but many foreigners don't care for it because of its strong smell. Our customs say that these dishes can only be eaten the day before the purification rite, and only between noon and 3 p.m. That's pretty specific. Is it because the smell is too strong? A very good guess indeed. It is to ensure the smell is gone by the time Lady Kira is welcomed the next day. Wow, is it really that strong? Come to think of it, the evening before the murder, an overwhelming odor was all over town. It was like a cross between garlic and mint. After the Feast of Blessings, Pere went over to the plaza to begin his supplication. I never thought that would be the last time I would see him. What was Maya doing at the time? Shortly after Pere left, she went to the temple to prepare for the rite. I don't know what she did after that. Okay. So Acolyte Zealot went out to pray the afternoon before the rite. According to the newspaper. On the day before the rite, the plaza was so cold the whole place had iced over. Yeah. Pere always prayed a lot, far more than anyone I have ever known. He was a devout young man whose faith was twice as strong as others. I don't know why, but that's kind of intimidating to me. I thought I'd have made some progress by now, but I haven't come across any particularly insightful information, even here.
You seem disappointed.
Mrs. Inmi, is there anything else you could tell me? Forgive me, but if I keep thinking about those two any longer...
Barbed head!
Yes, I understand. Oh man, we're gonna have to leave her. Thank you for your help. I'm sorry to have troubled you.
We have paid a visit to all of the people and places connected with this case. I think it is about time you prepared yourself for the inevitable, don't you?
Was that everything? No way that was everything. We can still go to the detention center. See if we can talk to Maya, yeah. Just chat. Chat with her. Oh, she's really sad. Maya sure looks tired. I'm so sorry, Maya. I failed to defend you during that trial earlier today. I'm sorry too, Nick. I never meant to get caught up in this whole mess. Even worse, I got you caught up in it too, and you were convicted under that stupid law. Nick, you should really withdraw from this case. Maybe they'll even commute your sentence if you do. I could never abandon you like that. You might not believe me, but I'm going to pull off a win somehow. I always do. It's not like I don't believe in you, it's just... Don't worry, maybe this extra day in court is a blessing from the Holy Mother. Let's use it to our advantage. We'll turn this trial inside out and upside down. You'll see! Okay. She's quiet. You're awfully quiet, your benevolence. Your benevolence.
It is only a matter of time until your executions are carried out. I simply thought I would allow you to a good talk before you depart from this world.
Sorry, but we're not giving up yet. We won't till the bitter end.
There is no need to put on a brave face. Your fates were sealed with today's verdict. Worry not of Maya Fey. The Twilight Realm will cleanse the taint from the neophyte practitioner's soul. Then perhaps the Holy Mother may finally forgive her.
Uh-oh. Wait. Was that her attempt at comforting me?
Barbed head, further resistance shall come to naught. Stop your desperate struggle. Accept the judgment that has been passed upon you.
She obviously doesn't know me very well. She doesn't know I'm a persistent young man.
Then perhaps your sentence will be commuted and... Hold it right there, your benevolence. Why do you always have to be like that?
Maya, what are you...
What is the matter? I was simply showing some mercy upon your souls. Nick here is risking his life to defend me. And that is why I told you it will come to No, it won't. Nick is just doing what lawyers are supposed to. He's defending his client no matter what. Enough! There is no place for lawyers in the Hall of Justice. For we have the divination seance.
But your insights were wrong. Oh no, she's blushing again. Oh, I like this sprite a lot where she's flustered. Oh boy, that's gotta hurt.
Don't you get it? Errors are bound to happen if your insights are accepted without question. So I ask you, Royal Priestess, what is your true duty? Do the victim's souls or the Holy Mother herself wish you to judge people in error? Oh, you dare bring your Holiness's name into this? You know nothing, you phony baloney!
Please, you two, enough already!
Sorry, Nick, I got a little carried away. That's not really like me, huh?
No, I should be thanking you, Maya. It's good to have you in my corner.
How dare you mock me so? You will not get away with this. I was a fool to show you compassion, and to think I could convince you to accept your fate. So struggle all you want in the Hall of Justice tomorrow. You will receive your deserts, as the scorn of our kingdom is heaped upon you.
I can see straight through that contorted smile in your face, you know? She may say these terrible... He's thinking the sigh. He just thinks to himself, oh, sigh. She may say these terrible things, but it's just the way she was raised, I guess. She can't help it. She was just raised that way. Zealot's murder. Could you try to remember what happened one more time? Maybe, Maya? I've been trying as hard as I can, but I can't remember anything from the middle of the rite onward. Oh, right. You suddenly felt sleepy and everything after that's a blank. It's like me after 2 cocktails. Even so, I didn't kill anyone, and I'm not the one going around dressed like Lady Kira. Although it's kind of cool to think there's a mysterious female vigilante out there. Right. What if it's Believe? What if it was Believe and she was Lady Kira? That would be crazy. Were you close to Acolyte Zealot? We met several times during the meetings about the rite. But I didn't know him very well. He seemed pretty quiet. Didn't you eat together the day before the rite? Yeah, we ate this super one stinky dish, but it was actually really good. I wasn't sure I'd like it, but it was love at first bite. Like, you know the salty noodles at Aldoon's Noodles? It's like if you added garlic and herbs to that and then let it simmer for a really long time. Sounds more like a hot pot than ramen to me at that point. Hot pot, ooh, so good. Oh, now I miss ramen too. So what was Acolyte Zealot like while you were eating? He seemed to be enjoying the food. But as soon as we were done, he left to go pray. And what did you do? Oh, I returned to the temple to prepare for the rite. That coincides with Mrs. Inmee's description of events. Yeah, and what did you do there, huh? Oh, Lady Kira's identity. Any idea who might be pretending to be Lady Kira? When the rite started, it was just me and Abbot Inmee. But the seance vision showed a third figure who looked like Lady Kira. I know. Oh, Lady Kira, I wish I could have seen her in the flesh. Yeah. Let's stay focused on the case, shall we? It's unfortunate to have really bad memory and constantly be put on trial for things you don't remember well. Yeah. Does not make you look good in court. It was supposed to have been impossible for a third party to enter the inner sanctum. But what if she came from the sky? You know, like that bushy-bearded paratrooper. Oh yeah, we had that guy too. That mountain would have been no match for Lady Kira's wings. That's from the Plumed Punisher TV show, right? How'd you know? Because the real Lady Kira doesn't have wings. Oh, I've got it this time. There must be a secret room with a secret door at the inner sanctum. Did you know there are 88 secret Plumed Punisher bases here in Yuririn? Can we please stop talking about the Plumed Punisher show for a second, Maya? I guess so. Keeping it real is much harder than it looks. Well, I should get going now. Sorry I wasn't any help. Don't worry, I've got this. We'll beat the charges tomorrow and be on the first plane back home before you know it. Then we'll go grab dinner at El Dunes, or your favorite burger joint. You pick. Sounds good. I think I'll get the extra large hamburg steak topping on my salty bowl. Best of both worlds. You can have whatever you like. But first I have to beat the charges. Oh, but that stuff she remembers, she does. Yeah. The important things, you know, priorities. I almost forgot. What is it? I have a favor to ask. Okay, but why are we whispering? I forgot I left something at the High Priest's house. It's super important. Would you mind getting and holding on to it for me? Sure, so what's this super important thing? In my bag, you'll find a folding book. It's only given to the priestess who performs the rite. It's called the Tome of Secrets. That does sound important. How could you leave something like that just lying around? That explains all the whispering. If Rafa found out, all heck would break loose. Look, it's got Lady Kira's real name written in it, so... Oops! Don't tell anyone I told you that! In fact, just forget I said anything at all. It's supposed to be a secret. The Tome of Secrets contains secrets? Imagine that.
What are you two whispering about?
Oh, nothing. It's just, she forgot something, so I told her I'd go get it.
You're up to something. I just know it.
Thanks, Nick. I'm counting on you. She left her gun. Not sure about that one, but you know. Could be. Lady Believe is gone, though. High Priest's house. Hello? Anybody home? Hello? Nope. No answer. The Zinmi's probably out right now. Well, I'll just get what I came for.
I'm watching you like a war-bat barbed head. You had better not steal anything.
I would never do something like that. I'm just here to get what Maya asked for.
Then get on with it.
I would if you'd stop interrupting me. Yeah, let me grab her bag. Here's Maya's bag.
What is that strange patch on her bag?
It's the Steel Samurai. He's the hero of an action hero show back in my country. It's actually Maya's favorite show. She's got all sorts of merchandise related to it.
I see. He looks strikingly similar to the Plumed Punisher.
They are similar, but Steel Samurai definitely came first. Yeah, just look at that font they used. That's old.
I see. How interesting.
Rafa seems genuinely intrigued. There must be a common thread between Plumed Punisher and Steel Samurai fans. Come to think of it, didn't Maya mention something about trading with a Plumed Punisher fan? Yeah, but I digress. I'd better find what she asked me to look for and get going.
Let's see here.
Yeah, her nickname for him is Nick. Really? Is that the first time you've heard that? Maya calls Phoenix Nick all the time. Ever since the first game, she calls him Nick. This must be that Tome of Secrets that Maya was talking about. Bum, 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 bum. I'm gonna look at it.
Well, Barbed Head, are you finished now?
Hold on a second. The string around it is coming undone. Whoops! Lady Kiwa. Oh!
Oh! Ah, you fool! Do not lay eyes upon it! Put it away, quickly, before we go blind!
Relax, my hand just slipped.
This is the Tome of Secrets. Are you trying to get us cursed?
Oh, really? It's your first Ace of Training game that you're seeing. Oh, really, really? Also, hi, Lonk. Ooh, first Ace Attorney game. Wow, you're in for a treat then. It's the 6th game in the series, but if you like this one, I bet you're gonna like the rest of them too. There's not a lot of spoilers in this game for the rest of them, as far as I've seen. Maybe like some references that you wouldn't really understand, but If you do like this game, I really, really recommend playing the first game, like just playing the games, because they're really good. They're really good. First games are somewhat older though.
Lady Kira's liable to swoop down and gouge our eyes out.
Oh right, this book is related to Lady Kira, isn't it? Your Benevolence, would you mind if I asked you some questions? Can I take a look at it though? The priestess acting as Lady Kira's representative must know her name. The name is Imsan. Speaking this name is unforgivable. Lock this knowledge deep in your heart and devote yourself to prayer. I messed it up. The Tome of Secrets. I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. Ugh. It's gone again.
No, my sneeze, love my body, no. This is not something I would normally speak about to an outsider such as you.
Well, can't you make an exception?
If you insist. Nana?
She needs the knowledge.
What if this folding book? Yes, I see. This very important tome is bestowed upon the priestess in the purification rite.
Very important? What's written inside?
Yes, I see. Really? Is it all right to reveal that?
Your Benevolence?
Patience! The book contains Lady Kira's true name.
Her true name? Is a name really that important of a secret?
To Karaina's priestess, a person's name is one of the most important things to know.
Why, though? What's so important about a name?
Without a name, a priestess's voice will fail to reach a person's mitama.
Oh.
It is much like trying to send a letter without the recipient's address. A spirit can only be identified once you know the deceased's face and name.
Oh, I get it. It's like when you see someone in a crowd you recognize, but you don't know their name. It makes it impossible to get their attention.
Indeed. You must know a spirit's face and true name before you can commune with it.
Is it like the whole mage thing where if you know their name, they have no power? That would be cool too.
It is the same for Karainaism's most secret art, one that my mother alone may use.
The queen has a secret art? Oh, that must be the summoning.
It is something a foreigner such as you could never hope to guess.
Yeah, summoning.
In Karainaism, spirit channeling is a secret art that can only be performed by the queen. No one else is supposed to be able to do it.
I should pretend this is all new to me. Besides, I get the feeling she secretly really wants to tell me all about it. What about that secret art? Could you tell me about the secret art of the queen you spoke of?
Come again?
Oh, sorry, maybe we shouldn't talk about this. It is a secret after all, right?
It is the secret art of spirit channeling. But I suppose those words are meaningless to you.
I'm just surprised how willing you are to tell me about it.
A third-rate lawyer could not channel spirits simply by learning of the technique.
Third rate is a bit harsh. I'd even settle for second.
What is it? You have the look of a tentacled hag frog upon your face.
What the heck is a tentacled hag frog? Me? Spirit channeling. That's right, a medium lets a spirit possess her body to return to our world, right?
Well now, I see you have done your homework.
Oh, I guess I studied a bit.
With the power of spirit channeling, one can bring back even the most ancient of spirits. It is quite a magnificent power, is it not?
I've never seen your eyes light up like this before. I imagine they're pretty shocked when they come back from ancient times.
Indeed. A spirit's memory is cut off at the moment of death.
So even a spirit that is brought back after centuries doesn't sense any gap in time between the moment of its death and the moment it is channeled?
Yes, and yet it clearly recalls all of the memories it had in life. Thus, even heroes and scholars of antiquity can be channeled and directly learned from. Our queens have also used this power to help the rulers of neighboring lands seek counsel.
Why does she not just use it to summon the, abbot in me and just be like, hey, what do you think happened? And then praise a lot and be like, hey, what do you think happened? Like, actually have them tell it.
That's why we have never been invaded and how we have maintained our unique culture.
Ah, so spirit channeling is a really effective tool for international politics.
It is indeed. And that is why only those with the power to channel spirits may rule our kingdom.
Because that would make sense. Oh, right! I forgot. I'm sorry, I forgot.
But of late there has been an endless influx of illegal immigrants from neighboring lands. The fools come seeking the same great power as my mother.
Illegal immigrants?
Yes, it is becoming quite a problem. Some have lost their way in life and look to Yurirism for their salvation. Among them are also those of dubious nature who have been driven from their own lands.
Dubious nature and driven from their own land? Gasp and Pain definitely fit that bill. But they sure weren't treating him like an illegal alien. Yeah, what about your spiritual power? Can you channel spirits, your benevolence?
I am but the royal priestess. There is still much that I must learn. As of now, the divination seance takes me to the very limit of my ability.
So her spiritual power doesn't measure up to Maya's.
You were just mocking me in your mind, weren't you?
Don't be ridiculous. I would never.
It's written all over your face, you impudent nincompoop. The divination seance was once one of the important roles fulfilled by the queen. That is what my mother taught me when I was little.
So the queen can perform the dance of devotion. That'd be a sight to see.
Yeah. Someday I will be a powerful priestess and queen, just like my mother. And the divination seance is a vital part of my training to prepare me for that day.
Forgive my ignorance, your benevolence. It means her power is also less than pearls.
You shall see. It will not be long before I, too, master the secret art of spirit channeling. I will be a magnificent queen who unites her people for the greater good of Yuririn.
Now I see. Spirit channeling is something she really aspires to. Maya doesn't want her to feel bad. Oh, I'm going to ace that test and become the next master. After all, I can't let my clan and the other villagers down. They're the same. Looks like she actually has something in common with Maya. I'm just like you, you're just like me.
Are you quite through now? There are more important things to do than to stand here and talk about spirit channeling.
That's true. It doesn't have anything to do with this case as far as I can tell. Or does it? If the queen is a spirit medium...
Are you about to suggest that my mother was channeling Lady Kira?
I guess she saw that one coming.
Liars are indeed a witless breed. On the day of the rite, my mother was engaged in other duties at the palace.
Of course.
My mother is a very busy woman, and the idea itself is preposterous. Do you truly believe the Queen of Yuririn would personally battle the insurgents? This is precisely what makes you third-rate.
Another dead end. This is bad. It would have been so cool, though. Anyway, I need to continue looking for leads, so... What? Over there, after him. Don't let him escape.
What is all that racket?
Oh, is it like the escaped guy? The guy with the parachute thingy? That guy?
What? That escaped prisoner has surfaced here in town?
Escaped prisoner? Yeah, the guy. You mean that guy with the bushy beard? There's no reason to panic. Oh,
There's no reason to panic. The police are on his trail.
he's no longer a suspect. But he might know something, considering he was at the scene of the crime. Let's go take a look.
Wait!
We're gonna watch this like some kind of disaster tourists just watching what they do. The bazaar. Oh, my aching back. I forgot how badly I'd injured it. Ow, ow, ow. I need to do some stretching and exercise more when I get back home. Me to me every week.
Ah, Mr. Wright.
Hey, Albie. That's a rebel. Have you seen it?
Ow, ow, ow. Are you alright, sir?
1 second. Have you seen that escaped prisoner around here?
Oh, so that's why all those police came rushing over here. I heard them saying something about an escaped prisoner disappearing in this area.
He disappeared in this area? Couldn't have taken to the air again, could he?
Barbed head! I told you to wait!
It's too dangerous for you around here, Your Benevolence. Mr. Rebel could be lurking nearby.
What sort of a princess would I be if all it took was an escaped prisoner to frighten me?
She is fearless, I'll give her that. Yeah, she's pretty cool for like a 13-year-old. 14? How old was she again? Do we know? 14. For a 14-year-old. 27. 42. It looks a little older than 42. 21. I can't believe this guy was younger than Maya. 30. 42. 31. Okay, 11-year age gap. I'm not judging. This is a video game. As long as I'm here, though, I might as well search the area myself. If I were an escaped prisoner, where would I hide? Oh, I can see a place. Right there. Look at all these no, not the vegetables.
Let's see, there's Jayapam, Konuro, and Zabas. And they're all freshly picked this morning.
Never heard of any of them. Maybe I'll buy some to see what they taste like. You want some too, Albie? My treat.
Really? Thank you, sir. I'll take some of this and this. Oh, and this too.
Not everything. Albie, that's quite a lot you've got there already, don't you think?
But this is barely enough for a side dish.
I hope I brought enough money. No, I was thinking this thing. That manhole cover. It's open. Shadow. He's so cute.
Whoa, what is it, Shadow?
Did he sniff out someone or something in the manhole? I wonder. Could Shadow track Mr. Rebel if he had something with a rebel scent on it?
I don't know.
I feel like I've got something with Mr. Rebel scent on it. Something he might have touched. Do I? Do I? This one? Newspaper? No. This one? No. Is it this one? Oh, is this some sort of new tourist souvenir? Sorry, but no. Oh, to be such a sorry to be such a disappointment. Okay, it wasn't that. Oh, maybe no, huh? The prayer flag, maybe? Yeah, that prayer flag. He was asking for grub. Here, Shadow, how about this? I hope it works. He sounds like a Nintendox dog. Kind of looks like one too. I think he's picked up a scent. You mind if I borrow your Shadow for a bit?
By all means. I had no idea you could do this. Yeah, go get him, boy.
Bark for me, dog. Your benevolence, I'm heading down the manhole now. It could be dangerous, so please wait here.
Wait.
Don't worry, I won't commit any of those misdeeds you're so worried about.
That is not what I fear. There may be a vicious insurgent lurking down there.
Oh, are you worried about me? Are you?
No, I was simply wondering why you would go to such a length in your investigation. After all, if you would simply withdraw from this case, they might commute your sentence.
I'm doing this to prove Maya innocent.
But how can you be so sure of the accused's innocence? She has already been found guilty.
Yeah, we follow him, end up at the sausage stall. We do, and then he will get a treat because he's so cute. Maybe this extra day in court is a blessing from the Holy Mommy. Let's use it to our advantage. We'll turn this trial inside out and upside down. Okay. I believe in her. If she says she's innocent, then that means she's innocent. Lawyers must trust in their clients to the bitter end. That's just what we do. That's just what we do, man.
You lame brain. Do what you will.
Well, I'm going in. Let's go, Shadow.
Be careful.
Is it a new, like, fully new location is what I was about to ask, but... Wait, come back here! It's pitch black down here. I can't see a thing. Ow. Ah! Oh my god, again? Phoenix is knocked unconscious? I feel like this also happens a lot. Ow, ow, ow. Oh. Big spider. Ugh. What happened? I went down into the manhole and then... Oh. Oh, hello. Oh, you finally came to? I'd remember that face anywhere. It's the guy from the Dirk group. And that dragon symbol on his armband, that's the mark of the rebels. He kidnapped me. There can be no mistake, it's him. That's a rebel. Doo-doo-doo. Yikes! Oh, he's just gonna... Oh my god, this spray is so fun. He's just gonna cut a little apple. Sorry I got a little rough with you back there. Thought you were the cops. Were you making that face? Why are you making that face? Hey, want an apple? Ew, I thought he was going to kill me. I'll pass on the apple, but thanks. I don't mind a good apple, but not right now. What is this place? This is the office of my brother-in-arms, Dirk. But right now, we're using it as a rebel safe house. Wait, back up a sec. What kind of office is this exactly? A law office, what else? Really? Dirk used to be a lawyer? Yep, just like you. Are the rebels actually all ex-lawyers? Kurai's public enemy number 1 is an ex-lawyer? Didn't see that coming. Ooh, that spider is nasty. I don't suppose I'll be coming around here anymore. You won't? Are you planning to flee or something? It's just, I want to get out of the rebel business. Tired of being hounded by the cops and all that. So I came by today to pick up the last of my stuff. Really? Oh, the same flowers, too, that were at this... I'm gonna sell Dirk's info to the Minister of Justice, then slip out of Kurai. Oh, wait a second! He's so surprised. You're a key person of interest in this case. You can't go running off like that. Relax, will ya? I'll tell you whatever you need to know. Oh, and sorry about punching your lights out back there. My bad. So, Mr. Lorryman, what do you want to know? Tell me about the murders of the high priest to arrest Inmi and his acolyte Perez a lot. Sure, I'll tell you whatever I can. Don't know if it will be much help, though. I mean, I'm not a rebel anymore, so... I wonder how true that really is. He's so happy. Look at this room, though. There's so much to examine. But maybe we'll examine after. Big book. Another way down. Spider. Coat. Sign. Food? The rebels are eating good. What the heck? The same flowers? Picture of the queen with a dagger through her head? Doesn't seem great to me. Pictures. Looks like a photo of Dirk and his compatriots. And here's one that looks really old. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. This was taken about 20 years ago. Those are Dirk's sons. Really? So this is the rebel Dirk in the center. He doesn't look so evil. Both of his sons look kind of familiar. Yes, yes, yes. Wait a minute. Who are you? Left looks like Prosecutor Sadmati. Right is Apollo. One on the left is Yudi. Oh, but you know him as Prosecutor Sadmati. Prosecutor Sadmati is Dirk's son? Like, I like that he's just like... Anyway. I know that stupid haircut. Yeah, right? That he is. Yudi was once a rebel too. He used to really respect his old man. Both as a father and as a lawyer. Then why do you become a prosecutor? Being a lawyer in this kingdom is the same as signing your own death warrant. On account of the Defense Culpability Act, right? Yeah, that's why Yudi decided to be a prosecutor instead. He wanted to spark a revolution from the inside, so he dove right into the enemy's den. Would have never guessed it looking at him now. I can say that again. Dirk is battling to change Yuririn's legal system. The will of the dragon spurs him on. We all thought Yudi was taken of the mantle to carry on that will too. We were sure he'd help overthrow Garan one day, but as you've seen, he now uses a law to do her bidding. Dirk's been beside himself. So he no longer carries the will of the dragon in him, huh? Maybe he does. I wonder what happened between the father and son for it to come to this. What about the other child in the photo? That's Dirk's adopted son, but he's gone back overseas. His name's Apollo. Apollo? Wait a second, that bracelet. It really is Apollo! He was a rascal, that one, and his voice could shake the entire room. I imagine he's out there raising high hell somewhere. Ha! Yeah, I'm sure he's doing just fine. Considering how far he's come, Mr. Rebel's description really doesn't do Apollo justice. What a joke. What a joke. Because his last name is Justice. Ha ha ha. Ah ha 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 ha. Apollo, I've been watching you grow over these past 2 years. That's why I know you're ready. Why I know I can leave Trucy in the office to you. I believe in you, Apollo. Thank you. I'll be fine. Everything will be fine. He screams. He's a responsible young man now. He never lost that loud voice, though. Wow. We're gonna look at everything here first, while we're at it. Incense and white flowers. The flowers are still fresh. They must have been put here maybe today or yesterday. Did you put these here, Mr. Rebel? Something wrong with flowers? Oh, no. It's just a traditional thing here in Yuririn. Pay it no mind. Why? There's a knife driven deep into a photo of the queen. I guess the rebels really hate her. I better remember to stay on their good side. Find a picture of yourself in there. Looks like a Resident Evil hat. It kind of does. It kind of does. With the spiders and like the refrigerator looking like that. You guys get electricity? Yeah, but the power goes out occasionally. It's pretty inconvenient. You're telling me. Sometimes it goes out for an entire day. What about the stuff in the refrigerator? Why don't you see for yourself? Forget I asked. I'm afraid of what I might find. All the food. There are bowls and platters of food here. They're still warm, as if this was all recently prepared. You must have a pretty big appetite, Mr. Rebel. Arr, 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 arr. Guys as big and strong as me? Got even bigger appetites, you know? But you just fled from the police. I don't know how you could eat this much after all that excitement. He's just a hungry guy. He's still growing. I'm sure the power going out won't have any relevance later. Yeah. No. It's never relevant, right? Power going out in an Ace Attorney game? Pah! Never relevant. Sorry if I offended you. But first, let's start with an appetizer. Oh, he's a funny guy. Where's he getting all those apples from? Once he's done, does he just keep going? Yeah, it just keeps going now. I was like, what if he's done at some point? Like, what happens to the sprite? But it just keeps going. It's like the same sprite now. Want to join me, Mr. Lerman? Got plenty of sewer lizards, too. Oh, right. He liked the lizards. Thanks, but I already ate. The lizards up there, yeah. Dried lizards. They're so flat. Flat fuck Friday lizards. What are these hanging here? Lizards? If so, they're pretty big. Those are sewer lizards. We call them that because they live in the sewer. They grow bigger than your average lizard, which makes them fine eating. Wait, you eat these? What else would you do with them? There he goes. Here, try one. Pass. I'll definitely pass. Smasher, pass this food. Pass. You're missing out on a fine treat, my man. Somehow I think I'll live without it. I think I'll be good. What kind of sign is this? What's this thing with a dragon on it? Some kind of a sign? Yep, that was his business sign back when this was Dirk's office. He used to be a lawyer, right? That he was, but it was a really long time ago. This place has seen better days, that's for sure. Well, I hope he can put his sign back up someday. I wouldn't hold my breath. Probably not a good idea. Okay, the coat. What's up with that coat? Is that coat yours, Mr. Rebel? Nah, belongs to the rebel leader, Dirk. It's pretty impressive. I like the color, too. Yeah, it looks nice. It's a pretty impressive coat, yeah. Want to try it on? Really? You sure it's okay? Of course. Bet it would look great on you. Well then, don't mind if I do. It smells all moldy. Oh my god, he's crying, laughing. I can't believe you fell for it. That thing's been hanging there forever. Note to self, don't trust this guy ever again. We are not trusting him ever again. There's a ladder leading underground. Oh, he must have brought me in through there. But there's no reason for me to leave yet. I should see what else Mr. Rebel has to say. Yes, and I want to see this book. Is this a law book? Dragon mark's been branded into the cover. That's Dirk's law book. Really? The leader of the rebels? That Dirk? That's right. And that mark of the dragon is the emblem of the rebellion. He's got a nice girly pop pink law book. The pages in this one section are really dirty. Must be the section of the Defense Culpability Act. Dirk's law book added to the court record. Must have done a ton of research on the Defense Culpability Act. The practically wore out the entire section. Crazy guy. Crazy guy. Okay, I think that's it. Yeah. I think that's it. Okay. The High Priest's murder. Tell me everything you know about the High Priest's murder. Well, as you know, I don't remember much about that. I banged my head on a rock as soon as I parachuted into the inner sanctum. So when I told you I had nothing to do with his murder, I meant it. He's so happy about it. Okay then, where were you when you came to after banging your head? By the time I came to, it was already dawn. I must have been out cold the whole time. So you didn't see the crime happen at all? You got that right. Then why did you say you did when you testified? Oh, about that, since I didn't remember a thing. I was afraid I'd seem suspicious, so I came up with that whole story. Does he even realize how much trouble his big fat lie has caused me? Sorry for the trouble. That was definitely my bad. He doesn't seem very sorry to me. So the bottom line is you were at the scene of the crime but weren't involved in it. Got it. Dirk the attorney. His autobiography. So Dirk used to be a lawyer. Yep, it was a force to be reckoned with back when he was still practicing. He was a juggernaut of the law and as mighty as a dragon. He could strike terror into a prosecutor's heart just by glaring at them. People called it his dragon's glare. He even got criminals to confess and pass out with a well-placed glare. You've got to be kidding me. They never have a full mental breakdown when I'm on the stand. But most important of all, he would never surrender. He'd fight for the accused, no matter how the odds were stacked against. Oh my god, he's just like me for real. Is that what you mean by the will of the dragon? Yep, that would be it. Actually, your work in court yesterday was mighty impressive too. You didn't give up, no matter how hard of a beating you took. Not unlike Dirk, I might add. Oh, thanks. Even if a big part of that beating I took was because of you. Well, I gotta start packing. Who knows when they might catch up with me if I don't scram soon. Please wait. I still need to ask you something. Go ahead, shoot. What are you rebels trying to do? What is your ultimate goal? And why were you at the inner sanctum in the first place? The spider, like, ominously. Why were you at the inner sanctum on the day of the murder? One, or more precisely, what were you trying to do there? I was trying to escape from prison, that's all. But that high priest was a fool for getting taken in by Dirk. He should have tried hightailing it out of Yuririn like I'm doing. Oh. Aha. Psyche locks. Mr. Rebel is hiding something, but I won't know exactly what until I can undo the locks. What exactly are you trying to hide, Mr. Rebel? I'm not hiding anything. No way, no how. Just have to use my Magatama on him then. Magatama time. Oh, I love the Magatama sections. It's like a reward. I'm going to ask you again, why were you at the inner sanctum on the day of the murder? Or more precisely, what were you trying to do there? You can keep asking, but the answer's still the same. I was trying to escape from prison, that's all. But that high priest was a fool. He fell for Dirk's line and sold his own country out. How can you say such things about him? He helped you escape, didn't he? Don't you even care about what happened to him? Nope. I was getting out of the rebellion anyway. He should have opened his eyes. We never stood a chance against the Garan regime. Hang on, do you really believe what you're saying? Didn't the high priest's death really hurt you on the inside? Like I just said, I couldn't care less about the whole thing. I beg to differ. This wouldn't be here in the room if you didn't feel a thing. Yeah, the flower. Take that! He got the sympathy flowers. I heard these flowers are offered in memory of the dead here in Yuririn. The high priest's death hit you hard, so you've been grieving here alone, haven't you? Well? Hee-ho! That's one. Those flowers don't mean anything. It's just a Yuririnese way of saying goodbye. Why hide the fact that you're mourning his death? You're reading into this too much. I told you, I'm done with the rebellion. I haven't even heard from Dirk or the rest of them for a few days. And tomorrow I'm planning to kiss this kingdom goodbye. No, I know you've been in contact with the other rebels lately. How exactly do you plan on proving that? This piece of evidence ties you to the other rebels. Yeah. Would it be this? Would it be? I'm thinking this. Yeah. I found this prayer flag at the Plaza of Devotion. You wrote a message on it and left it behind for your fellow rebels, didn't you? Gulp. They brought this food for you at your request. Oh, bring grub was for that food. Ooh, haha. So you're lying about leaving the rebels. You're still involved with Dirk and the rest of them, aren't you? Are you ready to tell me the truth now? Oh, you're good, Mr. Lawyerman, I admit it. I requested the grub, but I was just taking advantage of him, that's all. What do you mean? With my face plastered all over the place, I couldn't stay out in the open anymore. So I just took advantage of my former comrades for some grub and a place to hide. I was gonna kiss this kingdom goodbye tomorrow. I'm not buying it. You're obviously lying. I can't tell just by looking at you. Yeah, he looks like a liar. The white-hot flames of revolution definitely still burn on the inside of you. What? That's ridiculous. Those flames burned out a long time ago. It's proofs that the flame of revolution still burn on inside of you. Yeah? Revolution. Would it be this? Would it be this? Maybe? Maybe? Lady Kira... No. I was thinking maybe that piece because... Maybe the... Nope, that's wrong. Uh-oh, that's why you're so shocked. Yeah, yeesh, I almost forgot about dessert. Guess that wasn't it. Would you give up already? The flames of revolution burned out inside of me a long time ago. I know why they still burn out, because he's wearing something that proves it. You can't fool me, Mr. Rebel. Oh, because of the dragon. Right. The mark on the book. Dirk's law book? I'm no lawyer, so what's that got to do with me? Look at the mark branded onto the cover. This mark that stands for an unwavering commitment to the revolution. It is Dirk's way of representing the will of the dragon. Yeah, so what of it? You have that same mark on the scarf tied around your left arm. But you wouldn't be wearing that if you were no longer a rebel. I forgot to take it off, that's all. No, as a wanted man, that should have been the first thing you took off. The fact that you haven't hidden that mark yet proves you're still a rebel. Hoo-ha! One more. Think what you want, but you don't know nothing about me. No, you're wrong. I know everything. You wear your heart and your beliefs right on your sleeve. Just like me. And this is what I believe in. Maya? Oh. Maya? Happy times? Law? What do they want me to show? Myself? I believe in the law. Is it going to be the badge? That would be crazy. Can't be the badge. Can't be the badge. It's the badge. I love it when the badge is relevant. When a person's back is against a wall, they always fall back on what they believe in. Just as I always have my badge, you always have the will of the dragon with you. Would you risk your life for your beliefs? Yeah, that's what I'm doing. No, I wouldn't. No? No, because I wouldn't be much use to my clients dead. Now, admit it. You've never once thought about leaving the Defiant Dragons, have you? The look in your eyes is just like Dirk's. Looks like you've got the will of the dragon inside of you, too. Maybe I do. What about it? I'm a dragon. Edgy and cool. That is what I am. What about your plan? I plan to take you out if you turn out to be on the side of the royals. What? But now we just share an apple? And I think I can trust him. Can't believe I was that close to getting shanked here. It's like you said, I have no intention of leaving Dirk's group. In other words, you were testing me. You're a foreigner and a liar who's been charged with abetting a criminal to boot. Oh yeah, and I've seen a fair share of lawyers get pardoned after weeping at the feet of the queen. Ah, yeah. Well, I'm going to keep fighting till the end. Yeah, I can see that now. Sorry, I ever doubted ya. So what are you doing here anyway? Came to get the secret hideout key from a helper. Secret hideout? Yep, I was supposed to get my next order from Dirk there. But the town's swarming with cops thanks to that murder. Nothing I can do about that. What about the order Dirk was supposed to give you? Gonna have to abort that mission. Now I'm just lying low, waiting for a chance to make contact with Dirk again. Hey, why the long face? I thought you'd be able to tell me something about the High Priest's murder. Sorry to disappoint ya. Oh, I know. Let me make it up to you with this. One of the Dragon Balls? What? What is it? This orb is actually a key. Oh, it opens the door to one of our secret hideouts. Can't say any more than that. Anyway, I hope it helps. This orb is a key? Yep, plus the hideout's in a totally unexpected location. Being that it's super secret, we couldn't have just any ordinary key. Wait a minute. Wait. Is it behind the statue? Is this the eye of the... There was an eye missing, right? Of the bird? I see. Golden orb added to the court record. Maybe this will help me unravel the truth behind this case. Thanks. Don't mention it. Besides, you're a fellow brother in arms, fighting the powers that be. If it'll help you, feel free to pick my brain a bit more. Lady Kira... Oh, he has more information. It really does look like a Dragon Ball. It does. I'm going to grab some water real quick, but I'll leave the screen on. Just going to do some quick water grabbing. Real quick, because I ran out of my drink already. I'm hydrating. Stay hydrated. Hydration's pretty cool. Truth. Okay. The moth in the background is just like the moth I had in my room last night. I did take it out. I didn't kill it though. I didn't kill the moth that was in my room. I had a little moth in my room yesterday, and I was like, I gotta delete him from my room. So I just caught it and released it outside. Not really scared of moths. But man, I was like, leave, my guy, leave. Anyway, everyone's been talking about the return of Lady Kira lately. Well, my friend Maya suspected of being the rebel hunter disguised as Lady Kira. You wouldn't happen to know who she really is, though, would you? What if it was actually the queen? That would be so fire. Beats me, but whoever she is, she bushwhacked me and hauled me off to jail. Even worse, on top of attacking us and delivering us to the cops. She's been watching us like a hawk and framing us for different crimes. Watching you like a hawk, framing you for crimes? Why would anyone go to all that trouble? Our kingdom likes to pretend that its people are free to think what they want. Because of that, the authorities can't arrest you just for sympathizing with a rebellion. So they resort to framing people for things they didn't do. Then that Lady Kira figure is... Yep, she's just some lick-spittle working for the Garan regime. Wow. Even without the DC Act, Dirk and his insurgent scum buddies' days are numbered. What's that supposed to mean? Let's just say I got a little trick up my sleeve, so I'd watch it if I were you. 'Cause you got a defiant attitude, like one of them dragon dupes. So he was talking about Lady Kira then. Advanced combat skills, detailed surveillance, and clever setups. She's no amateur if you ask me. What if it is the queen? That would be fire. So you're saying the monarchy is using Lady Kira to secretly take out the rebels? Exactly. The Garan regime is using her to control the people, even down to what we think. Why don't the people protest if the monarchy is doing things like that? Unfortunately, we don't have any conclusive evidence. And without that, we can't prove anything. Ah, I know the feeling. Evidence is important, guys. If I bring this up in court, they'd probably dismiss it out of hand. I'll have to unmask Lady Kira if I want to get anywhere. The goal of the revolution. Our goal? To get rid of that evil, no-good Defense Culpability Act. I can tell just by looking at Dirk's law book. The DC Act has turned this kingdom into a corrupt cesspool, where false charges are overlooked and prosecutors are the only ones heard in court. It's been 23 years since it was first enacted. What happened 23 years ago to make them pass such a terrible law? The assassination of Queen Amara. That's where it all began. Queen Amara? Yeah, it happened before I was even born, but Queen Amara, the previous queen, was assassinated. Yeah, we remember that, right, guys? It was the rebel leader Dirk who did it. Dirk assassinated the former queen, didn't he? That's the official line, but... The official line? Those charges were completely trumped up. Dirk was framed, I'm telling ya. He was? Plus, Dirk was a lawyer. Once the people thought a liar had killed the queen, they turned against all liars. That's how the DC Act was first passed. So that's why there aren't any liars left in Kurain. Interesting. Even worse, it changed the significance of the divination seance. Significance? Wait a minute, the significance of the seance? They were holding seances in court even before the DC Act? You bet they were. Lawyers and prosecutors used to hotly contest the insights that came out of seances. Oh, you mean like what I've been doing? Right, it's like Dirk used to say. The royal priestess's insights are just another piece of evidence. Right. I see what you mean about the significance of the divination seance changing. Yep, the insights became the only truth, and arguing against them was banned. So we let a 14-year-old decide. It's my duty to reveal the truth through the divination seance. This time I will prove that the insights I glean thereof are the very truth itself. Prepare yourself, for this shall be your last trial. And your last rites.
Tomorrow shall end with you under the headman's axe.
No, I don't think it will. From what I've seen, Rafa would agree with that. This kingdom's a shadow of its former self. It's become a dictatorship where the royals use the fear of trumped-up charges to rule. And that's what Dirk's been rebelling against? Yep. All we want is to live in a kingdom with a fair and impartial legal system. And there's only one way to make that come true. Overthrow the current regime. So that's the truth behind the rebels. Well, PW, my friend, it's about time for me to get going. Oh my god, he has a nickname for me too, and it's just my initials. After all, I am the fangs of the Defiant Dragons. Would he call me PW or would he call me Poa? Poa. 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 Dad's a rebel. He does a bird pose. I like that. You're not going to do that alley-oop thing again, aren't you? I was just getting to that. See you when I see ya. Alley-oop. Goodbye. Why does he have to jump like that before running off? Well, I guess we're friends now. But enough about that. Oh my god. Phoenix is so good at making friends. What the heck? I've already spent way too much time here. You know how hard it is to make friends when you're an adult? Man, when I was a kid, you could just walk up to any other kid and be like, hello. You can just be like, hello, do you want to be friends? And they say, yeah. And then you are friends and you play together. But when you're an adult, it's hard. It's hard. You always thought a rebel was pronounced horrible. Horrible. Like, that's horrible. But a rebel is so smart. Yeah, because he's a rebel. That's a rebel. That's a rebel. That's a rebel. What do we get here? Oh, we're back at the... we're back on the surface. Whew. Finally got out of there.
Mr. Wright, I'm so glad you're okay. I was so worried about you.
Oh no, Shadow is crying. What happened to him anyway?
He came out of the manhole about 5 minutes after you went in. Sorry he wasn't much help.
No, baby guy.
Well, did you find anything of worth?
Oh, I tripped and fell down there. I must have been out cold for a while. I better keep things to myself for now.
I figured as much.
I have to find that secret hideout Mr. Rebel was talking about. I should probably start with places that have something to do with the High Priest. Yeah, and I know exactly where to go. I. It must be the I. Inner Sanctum.
Barbed Head, you already searched here, did you not?
Oh, I just thought I'd look around again, you know, in case I missed something. Probably shouldn't tell her I'm looking for the secret rebel hideout. We have a saying back home, leave no stone unturned.
Huh? Oh, yes. You cannot stump me. I know that one.
Actually, I don't have a clue is written all over your face. You can just ask her things. Okay. I want to examine the bird. Let's take a closer look, shall we? Yes, yes.
Whoa, this is blood.
We have already had this conversation. I like the music here. Very... It's definitely the other eye. Okay. Was it if we move to the side? Yeah, then we can see. Statue of a bird. Guess I'll take a closer look at it. Missing a little eye. Hey, this eye is missing.
What are you doing? You must not touch that for no reason.
Sorry. But that shape, I wonder. I can't help but wonder what this world could be. If we all held each other with a bit more empathy. Take that! I can't help but feel... I can't help but... whatever. I let you astray. What if there's a world where we don't have to live this way? I knew it. What if it... Okay. Okay. No, I was wrong. I was like, what if it turns and it's like a different pool that is not red?
What?
She must be at a loss for words, and that doesn't happen too often. Did I win the game yet? Not the entire game, but we're definitely somehow winning, I think.
What is this place? Explain yourself at once, Barbed Head.
I don't think she's ready for the full story. I don't really know much myself, but it seems to be a secret rebel hideout. If I'm shocked there's a secret door here, I imagine that goes double for Rafa.
A rebel hideout in the inner sanctum? Somebody will pay for this.
Well, for now, I think I'll have a look around.
Wait, you must not enter before the police.
Don't worry, I won't disturb anything. Or at least I'll try not to. I won't disturb anything. Just believe me. I wouldn't do that. I'm just gonna take some pieces of evidence for my court case. Besides, with you watching over me, it should be fine, right? And, you see.
Fine, just please stop pleading your case. I can only stand so much lawyerly drivel. but I will be presenting all information gleaned from your efforts here to the police.
Of course. Now, shall we?
I will go no further.
Oh, right. You're not supposed to come in contact with the taint of Lady Kira's battles.
Very good, Bardhead. I commend you for remembering.
Oh, well, thank you. Wait, what am I thinking?
I may not be able to enter, but I will allow no misdeeds on your part. I will be watching you like a war bat from the entrance here.
Told you I'm not going to do anything. Better hurry before she changes her mind. Move to the hideout. What do we have here? Ooh. Oh my god, someone is a fan. Wait a minute. I know another person who was a fan. Secret hideout.
I believe this to be a secret space that enshrines the source of the spring water.
That makes sense. The rebels must have converted it into a secret hideout. What if someone was killed here because the river was already... Oh, I see blood on the floor. Because the river was already red with blood from someone else. What about that war-bad revolving door? That's pretty cool. What if the priest was killed back there at the hideout? I wonder if that too was originally intended to hide and protect the sacred space.
To think those filthy rebels were scheming their schemes in this most sacred space. It is a desecration upon Yuririn itself. The Defying Dragon shall pay for this.
I suppose it's only natural that she'd be upset, but the investigation must go on. I think I'll start by taking a picture of the place. Good thing I brought a camera to snap some souvenir shots. Yeah, that's very smart.
Stop that! You must not take photos here without permission.
Rafe is really fired up. She's sticking her head in as far as it will go. I guess she won't be tainted as long as she doesn't touch anything. I got a nice photo, though. That's good. Now to search every nook and cranny.
Barbed, just because it is hard for me to see your every move, do not use that as an excuse to touch and break things.
I heard you the first time. Sheesh. Ooh. Kind of creepy music. They have a lot of weapons here, though. Can we... No, we can't move any further. This is like the full view. There's blood on the floor. Let's start with the blood on the floor. What's this? A bloodstain? Should probably try to figure out what happened in here.
Do not tamper with any evidence before the police arrive.
The police? Hey, that reminds me. Emma gave me something. The luminol for times like this. Luminol. Luminol. Yeah. Emma's favorite tool. Luminol testing fluid. Let's do it. Luminol testing fluid glows in reaction to even the tiniest traces of blood, so it can even detect areas where blood has been wiped up. It might help us figure out what happened in here. Okay, time for science to do its thing. First, let me put these red-tinted glasses on to see the luminols glow. Press A wherever I want to spray some of the luminol. Areas where there was blood will react with turning blue. Okay, nice. I'm gonna spray more here. Maybe here, too. No. Here? Oh! This is a huge blood stain. Something big must have happened here.
Perhaps the High Priest's blood flowed in there from under the Warbat statue.
There's definitely a lot of blood here. But it's impossible to say much else at this point. Just take a picture for now. It could be ketchup. Okay, maybe it's blood. Yeah, it reacts to blood only. Luminol reactions don't show up in photos. I'll just have to take some notes. That's so funny, actually. Oh my god, he drew it on. That should do it. Nice, nice, nice. I didn't notice before, but the bloodstain looks like it was smeared away in one place. Is it because the Warbat revolving door passed over it? Rebel hideout photo updated in the court record. Dun, 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 dun. A large stone slab. It's shaped like a magatama. Oh, it is, yeah. Looks rather unstable. I bet it'd tip over in an earthquake. There are handprints on it, too. What is that earthy grass-like smell?
It is the smell of the moss that covers the stone.
Oh, so this shaggy green stuff is moss. Man has never touched grass before. Looks like some of the moss about halfway up has been disturbed. I wonder why that is. One quick touch can't hurt, right? Whoa, the slab's starting to wobble.
What is happening? What have you done to the secret space?
Nothing. All I did was nudge it a little. I knew it looked unstable. Probably best not to touch it again. Yeah, but someone's handprints are in there. Someone really likes that Plume Punisher, huh? There's a Plume Punisher calendar here.
Oh, now I understand. The villains in the Plume Punisher are based on the insurgents. Watching the show must have roused their ire against Lady Kira.
Doom doom doo 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 doo. I doubt that's it. Let's see. We have a clock too.
What is it, Barbed Head?
It's a Plume Punisher clock.
Why, I believe it's a limited edition promotional item given to 50 lucky viewers. This rare item plays the Plume Punisher theme song every hour. Hand it over now, Barbed Head.
She snatched it away from me. No matter what she says, Rafa's definitely a huge fan.
What a fine item. And the switch, if I'm right.
It's Plume Punisher theme song.
Yes, now I see. The insurgents who use this room must be Plume Punisher fans.
That may be so, but I don't see how it's relevant to this case. I can see how it's relevant. Believe must have been in here. The statue door rotates when you pull this chain.
I see that you must shut the door and destroy its mechanism. That will deprive the insurgents of access to this place.
But wouldn't that trap me in here?
Not to worry, I would come to visit you once a year.
She's actually serious. No. What is this kind of map? Looks like an order from Dirk.
What's this? Let me see that.
I thought you're not supposed to touch anything in here.
This is an exception. Now hand it over. Let's see here. Oh, Holy Mother!
What? What does it say?
It is an order intended for that rebel named Dats. It reads, after the rite, infiltrate the palace under the guise of returning Lady Kira's costume, and search for clues about that incident from 23 years ago. Dirk.
23 years ago? He must mean the assassination of Queen Amara. I wonder what the rebels are up to. It's intriguing and all, but it doesn't seem related to the case at hand.
This will not do. I must warn my mother at once.
No need to do that. This order will never be carried out. Lady Kira's costume is still here, and Abbot Inmi is no longer able to aid the rebels.
I knew that.
Maybe he was not a rebel. Maybe it was his wife who was a rebel. We never considered a woman could have been a rebel. Weapons, and a lot of them, too.
We are lucky we found them before they could be used. Excellent work, Barbed Head.
Oh, thanks. If the rebellion ever happens, I hope it's bloodless. Another stone. This is the water source that supplies the inner sanctum spring. It flows through the channel built into the floor heading outside.
Lady Kira uses the sacred water to wash the taint of battle from her body.
It's also not red like the water in the spring. Oh yeah, wait a minute. It's not red here. Crazy. This.
How dare those filthy insurgents raise their banner amid such a sacred place? Barbed Head, you must burn it at once.
Didn't you tell me not to touch or damage anything? She's tampering with evidence. Oh my goodness. Tampering with a crime scene.
This is an exception. Very well, if you will not do it, then I will.
But your benevolence, I thought you're not supposed to come in here.
Ah!
For once, the strange customs of this kingdom are working in my favor. There's something under the banner. A microphone? What's this doing here? Was someone trying to record something with it? Oh my god, a cover? Cover song recorded? In a cave? That must be, like, nice echoey sounds. Well, I think that covers about everything here. And Mom. Mr. Wright, you should have come in here before the police. Sorry, but I was in a hurry. I didn't do anything I wasn't supposed to. Her benevolence can attest to that. A spy phone? Maybe, yeah.
It is your fault for being so slow. I expect the police to work faster and more efficiently.
Sorry.
Well, Barbed Head, have you not already seen enough?
I guess it's about time I got back to the temple and go over everything I've learned. Yeah, let's do that. Temple. Man, there's a lot of water in this city, huh? A lot of sacred water.
Welcome back, Mr. Wright. How'd it go?
Unfortunately, I didn't find anything conclusive.
No way.
It will become conclusive in court tomorrow, I bet.
I do not understand, Barbed Head.
What don't you understand?
Why you did not commit any misdeeds during your investigation. After all, lawyers ply their trade primarily through illicit means and methods.
What? Who told you that?
My mother? Are you saying she was wrong? No, that cannot be. You must have committed some sort of misdeed right under my nose.
If that were so, she wasted her whole day following me around.
What is it?
Her mommy calls.
Prosecutor said Mari has need of me.
What's going on?
I must go perform a divination seance for Perez a lot. It is our custom for the prosecution to review its contents before a trial begins.
Well, that's an unfair advantage. I see.
The third time will be the charm. My insights will finally bring you to your knees tomorrow. And I will teach that neophyte practitioner a lesson.
Looks like the royal priestess is back with a vengeance. She's made a full recovery from when we started this investigation earlier today. Yeah. I look forward to seeing you in court, Your Benevolence.
Your overconfidence will be your downfall. You will not look so confident when I am finished with you tomorrow.
Actually, I'm not really looking forward to seeing her tomorrow. Especially without any solid evidence.
Why don't we go over everything you know so far?
All right. Let's see here. What do we have? Acolyte Zealot was killed during the rite with Lady Kira's dagger. A painful stab. And Maya's fingerprints were found on it.
That doesn't sound very good.
I know, it's the very definition of being up a creek without a paddle. It's not good. The day before his murder, Zealot enjoyed a meal with the high priest, his wife, and Maya. His wife, who is a plumed Punisher fan. I also learned about spirit channeling here in Yuririn.
None of that sounds very helpful.
Oh, but I did hear something interesting. That the rebel hunting Lady Kira might be working for the Justice Minister.
What? Really?
Yeah.
Our kingdom is supposed to be ruled through faith and laws. We can't allow the people to be controlled by fear and violence.
Albie, that sounds like something a rebel might say.
It does? But if that Lady Kira really is one of Minister Inga's subordinates, that would exonerate Miss Maya.
Unfortunately, I have no way of proving it in court.
Oh, that's too bad.
Oh, I almost forgot about the secret rebel hideout we found at the Inner Sanctum. Just dropping this on this kid. Just like, anyway, your entire life is a lie. There was a bloodstain inside. But I don't know if or how it's connected to this case, though. Oh, I can promise you it's connected to the case.
Wow, a secret room in the inner sanctum?
Wouldn't that be funny if they just gave us extra bloodstains and then were like, anyway, this has nothing to do with the case. Good luck.
That would be a huge hit with tourists.
This kid really is an entrepreneur at heart.
What I mean is that hideout could be important to your case.
Maybe, but it's still too early to tell. Looks like I'm heading into court without any useful evidence.
I just have to pray something appears during tomorrow's trial.
Princess Rafa's divination seance might be my only hope. There could be some new information in it that might help. We only get to see the rug.
The divination seance? But I thought it always works against the accused.
Not always. Right, it's like Dirk used to say. The royal priestess's insights are just another piece of evidence.
Really? I never heard anyone say that before. It's hard to figure you out sometimes, sir.
Divination seances worked both ways before the Defense Culpability Act. It's only now that the people of Kurain find it strange.
Mr. Wright? I just wanted to say good luck tomorrow.
That's sweet. Thank you. Thanks. I can't afford to lose this next one. I really can't. I've collected all sorts of information, but I haven't even started connecting the dots. If I could do that, I might have a shot at pulling off a win. Rafa's insights will be the deciding factor. It's a huge gamble, but it's all I've got. Bum 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 bum. Bum bum. Do 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 do. That was the investigation. That was the investigation. It was a little bit of a shorter investigation, but that's all right. I don't mind a little bit of a shorter investigation. I think next time's trial is going to be super long. So I want to save that for next time, because next time we play Ace Attorney, it will be my time off. So I can play for a longer time. And I do also notice that my voice is kind of dying. So we're just going to chat a little bit after this, yeah? Let's just go to chatting. Let's just go to chatting and just have a nice chat about it. Let's just have a nice chat about it. What do you guys think? Because at first when you guys said, oh yeah, I think Lady Believe is like suspicious. I was like, what? What? Nah. But I actually think she's suspicious now. I actually think maybe her husband was not a rebel and she is a rebel. Or she gave him the clock or something. She must have murdered someone. If she was a rebel and she murdered someone, that's bad news. Because the rebels are not necessarily bad guys. She's definitely a rebel. Yeah. But if she was a rebel, then it doesn't make sense for her to kill another rebel. I think the husband was the rebel killer. I think I think Praise-A-Lot was the rebel killer. I think Praise-A-Lot was the Lady Kira. Still. But I'm not sure. I think it was him. But I don't know. It's hard. It's hard. It's really, really hard. I like this case though because it's very confusing. It's a very confusing case. I actually don't really know what's going on. Like I have some loose theories, but not anything like set in stone or like any story really thought out. Everything I thought was just, I was wrong every time. Every time it was just like, oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Who are you? Who are you? But it's fun. I love Ace Attorney. Next time we play, I'll have more time off. So I will be hopefully a little bit more rested and we can play for a longer time. Yay! It will be in a while though. I'm thinking a week and a half. Because next week, Monday, I won't be here. Because I have a trip that I need to go on. I have a little work trip on Monday and Tuesday. Oh my god, Riri's so adult. She has a work trip. Yup. And again, I will be in a hotel for 2 days. And I don't know how the Wi-Fi is going to be, so I can't promise anything. And I can't really stream off of my laptop that well. If the trials were less nonsensical, you would consider it better. That's true, that's true. Am I off to Boston? Boston? No. Just the other side of the country. The Netherlands. It was just not an international trip. Luckily for me. Just get to stay here. It's just a 2-day trip. I'll be gone for 2 days. And then I'll be back on Wednesday. I'll be back on Tuesday night. But I'm not sure if I will have the energy for anything then. Probably not. And I might be having dinner with a friend that day, depending on what time I will be ready. Businesswoman be businessing. Honestly, I feel so adult now that I have a work trip planned. Oh, but I'm a little bit nervous too. I'm a little bit nervous. Make sure to min-max expenses. Yeah, I was told to do that by my colleagues, yeah. So, yeah, I will. I will min-max expenses. Get some groceries for like, quote-unquote, 2 days. Stuff like that, you know? They were like, yeah, buy something. Like food and stuff. And go out for dinner. $70 per day, yeah. I guess I'll have the 12-ounce steak. I guess I'll have get me your most expensive champagne. Server, your most expensive champagne, please. No. I'll keep it like normal. I know that there's a really nice ramen place in the city that I need to be in. So depending on whether, like, I'm traveling there with 2 other people. So I might ask them if that's what they want to do, if they want to have dinner together. If not, if nobody wants to have dinner together, I'll go there by myself, I think. I'll just go there by myself. Did a job once in a quarter of the time. They kept me on call and the expenses were glorious. It is. I was told that sometimes the days that you have there on these trips are shorter than usual days. So we'll see. We'll see. I think they're going to be longer. But maybe I'll get lucky. Who knows? We'll see. We'll see. I won't tell you guys too much about the trip because, you know, it's a work thing. But, yeah. Your most exquisite mustard for this hot dog, good sir. Yeah. I'll get the ramen. I know the place serves, like, a nice ramen. I think they also called it the kitsune ramen, which is with tofu triangles that I really liked. Crispy tofu triangles. I like those. I'm excited to go to the ramen place, hopefully. Oh, actually, maybe I can go there on Sunday because I have to be there on Sunday night already. I might have dinner at the ramen place on Sunday night. Ooh, good idea. Good idea. Great idea. Great success. I have to get groceries there anyway. Oh, great idea. So I can get my ramen in anyway. Great idea. It's also Father's Day on Sunday, so I'm going to be visiting Papa Star, probably. I'll have to call him. I was thinking maybe calling him after stream real quick, but I know that if I call Papa Star, it's never going to be a quick chat because we always chat for like half an hour or longer. Usually when I call Papa Star, it's like a really long chat. But I think I'll call both my parents after stream. Maybe Papa Star first. Because I know both my parents stay up late. But I know that Mama Star is usually more comfortable with like calling later at night. Papa Star usually is like busy. Or he's already in bed. Or going to bed. I don't know. Papa Star's trying. But he's also like me. A night owl. Everyone in my family is a night owl. I feel like everyone is a night owl. Also, guys, wait a minute. I haven't had time to talk to you guys about my doctor's appointment on Monday. I had a doctor's appointment, yeah? And it actually, it went really well. Let me put that first. It went really well. The thing is, the answers were unsatisfactory. Choking on my own spit. Oh my god. Just thinking about the doctor's visit makes me sick. No, it went well. I asked a lot of things. I asked my doctor, hey, what about this like mystery illness that I've been having for the past few weeks where I'm like super tired and I can't really walk properly sometimes and I die after I do something for one single day. And she was like, are you a busy person? And I was like, yeah. She was like, do you have a job? I was like, yeah, I have a full-time job. I work for 40 hours a week. You guys need to know, my office lady arc is 40 hours a week. I'm in the office 40 hours a week. Anyway, 40 hours a week, 40-hour work week. And then I do streaming. She was like, what do you do in your free time? I was like, I do streaming. And she was like, do you make money with the streams? Because she started asking like, okay, do you do like sports? I was like, yeah, I do ice skating. And she was like, oh, do you do other things? I was like, yeah, I do creative hobbies. And then she just looked at me and was like, oh my god, do you sleep well? I was like, no. And then the doctor was just like, oh, you, okay. And okay. Do you like what you do? I was like, yeah, I have fun in most things. I mean, work can be exhausting, but it's not a bad job. It's a good job. I have fun at the office. It's a fun time, but I mean, it does tire me out. And then she was like, oh, and that streaming thing, what do you do exactly? I was like, I stream video games and arts and crafts. She was like, do you do that for a long time? I was like, well, between 2 to 4 hours, about 3 to 5 times a week, depending on the week. And she was like, so you have a job and a half. I was like, well, I guess. I was like, I work. She was like, oh, do you do other things for the streams besides streaming? I was like, yes. I make like artwork sometimes. I prepare stuff for it. And she was like, oh, and do you make money with streaming? I was like, a little bit, just not enough to like support myself, you know, just a little bit. It's like a little bit of pocket money. And she was like, okay, sounds good. How about maybe you work a little bit less at your job? I was like, I can't. I work 40 hours a week. There is no chance for me to work any less. That's just it. That's just the job. I don't get to work part-time. I only work full-time. And she was like, oh. And then she looked at me, and I think I must have looked very sad because I was like, she's going to tell me to stop streaming. She's going to tell me to stop streaming. She's going to tell me to stop streaming. If she tells me I should stop streaming, I'm jumping out the window. And I just sat there. I was like, and she was like, okay, but you just said the streaming is really fun and it like gives you energy too. So I think you should keep doing it. I was like, yeah. But she also told me to kind of watch my energy levels and maybe take it a little bit easier whenever I can. Try to relax a little bit more. And that it's unfortunate that my job is so busy, takes up so much time just because there's a lot of things that I want to do and I just don't have enough time. So that was like tip number 1. And I was like, okay, I saw this coming, that they would probably tell me, hey, maybe chill. And I was like, no, I want to do these things. and I can handle it. Like I've been able to handle these things for a long time. Like studying as well was really busy. I've been able to handle I mean, my job is different, but I've been able to handle these things for a very long time. So why would I not be able to handle them now, right? So I said, yeah, okay. And then she was like, okay. They checked my blood, yeah, and they saw that I have a quite low vitamin D. Like everyone and their mom has low vitamin D, but she was like, okay, vitamin D is low, vitamin B12 is low, and iron is kind of low. Not worryingly low, B12 and iron, but vitamin D was definitely very low. I mean, I don't go out in the sun. I think about the sun and I get a sunburn, and also I get very nauseous when it gets hot here. So I'm like, I freaking hate the sun. So yeah, I don't really go out, but she prescribed me some extra like vitamin boosts. So Mama Star is going to pick them up hopefully this upcoming week, and then I can have them soon. And B12 and iron deficiency bros, yeah, yippee. And we're going to get some extra research done for other things. All I will say about that is like monthly problems. But we shall look into that, and I shall not elaborate on that a lot. I mean, that's a little bit of private information that you guys don't get to know. But yeah, I'm gonna have to probably run some more tests, unfortunately, to see if maybe I can not die every month. That'd be great. So that would be nice. It's nice that I'm getting a little vitamin boost. And I will have to say, this week specifically, I'm feeling a lot better. I feel more energized. I feel a lot better. I don't know what I did. I really tried to watch like the iron levels in my food, and I really tried to eat really healthy last week. So I think that's been helping. I'm going to try to keep it up. I feel like I've been doing really well. And this week has just been a really nice week, actually. I've been feeling really good. I went ice skating again yesterday. That was really, really fun. I was a little bit tired at first, but eventually I powered through, and it was a really fun lesson. So I was just having a good time. I'm having fun at the office, had a lot of laughs, and I feel stronger this week. I hope it keeps up like this, and that I feel entirely better soon. But monthly, you mean like bills? Yeah, something like that. It is a price I pay. You could say that. Anyway, certainly is a price. But yeah, it's yeah. So it wasn't really fixed, and it was just like, anyway, relax. But I'm really trying to do that. I had such an amazing day on Tuesday, right? I told my coworker this too. I was like, okay, I'm gonna go home. I have a lot of stuff to do, but I want to do it all. I want to get that all done, because that's gonna make me feel so good, and I'm gonna be so on top of things. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna go home. My plan is as follows. I go home. I go grocery shopping. I come home. I feed my cat. I take a shower. I eat my dinner. I had dinner left over, so I only had to heat up my dinner. I was like, oh, I'm gonna come home, feed my cat, take a shower, heat up my dinner, eat my dinner, put laundry in the laundry machine, in the washing machine, and maybe if I have the time before I stream with Miko, I'm gonna also put all my dishes in the, like, dishwasher. I did all of that in a day. And then after stream, what did I do? I did not linger on the internet for like 3 more hours. I went to bed, and instead of staring at my phone, I read manga. I was reading. Who am I, and what have I done with Riri? I I was so on top of things. Man, I was so responsible that one day. If only I could have more days like that. Just out there shaming Sana. I'm shaming myself too. I didn't do shit today. I do want to probably put my dishes in the dishwasher now too. Probably clear that out. Maybe fold some laundry. And then I'm going to try and read again because that was a really good idea. That is what a doctor told me too. She was like, maybe read and draw more if you get the chance. Because those are like nice and relaxing activities. Speak for yourself, Phoenix. I'm reading for a book club. Are you actually? That's fun. Are you actually? What are you reading for a book club? I was part of a book club for a little while. Because back then our local, this was when I was a teenager, our local bookstore did a little young adult book club. And I was part of that. I think we read 3 books for it. But it was kind of chaotic. And it didn't really work. Maybe 3 or 4 books for it, maybe. We did talk about it. It was really fun. It was really fun. I just don't really read well under pressure. Reading a book called Never a Lie. It's a psychological thriller murder mystery. Ooh, that sounds cool. I'm gonna look that up. Let me. Never Lie book. Never Lie by Frida McFadden. Sorry, I can't read. Apparently. Let's see. Let's see if I can read the back of the book, like a little synopsis. Manga counts as books. Manga is reading. Manga is reading. I think it counts as reading. It is reading. It's reading. Been reading Goodnight Pun Pun. Very painful. What is that? Oh, the manga series. Ooh. Goodnight Pun Pun. That sounds cute. But it's very painful. Oh, yeah, I see. If I look at just the art, it does look kind of sad. Oh, like one of the first search results is most depressing manga. And it's that one. Oh my goodness. Using all the Ace Attorney skills that you learned here to solve this case. Ooh, yeah, do you think you're doing well? Think you're doing well? I'm gonna take a look at Never a Lie. Let's see. Sometimes the truth kills. Newlyweds Trisha and Ethan are searching for the house of their dreams. They think they found it in the remote manor that once belonged to Dr. Adrienne Hale, a renowned psychiatrist who years ago vanished without a trace. When a violent winter storm traps them at the estate, the house begins to lose its appeal. Stuck inside, Trisha finds a collection of audio transcripts from Dr. Hale's sessions with patients. Ooh. As Trisha starts listening to what isn't meant for her, she learns of the terrifying events around the doctor's mysterious disappearance. With each tape, every shocking piece of the puzzle falls into place. But by the time Trisha reaches the final cassette, it will be too late. Ooh, that sounds really cool. That sounds like Dr. Decker vibes. Like Dr. Decker vibes. I feel like I would enjoy that too. You have 4 suspects. Out of how many? Ooh. Have a gut feeling she's not actually dead, but you'll find out tomorrow when you finish it. Ooh. Oh, so we're close to the end, huh? That sounds like a fun book. Maybe I should read that too. But I don't do well with like reading thrillers at night. Then I have to keep reading. So that's gonna defeat the purpose of like reading before bed for a little bit and then getting to bed on time. Because I'll keep reading. I once sent Hazel like voice memos of me reading a thriller and I was like, Hazel, this entire book, I didn't feel freaking anything. It was so boring. And right at the end, my heart's racing. What the heck's going on? Why do I think this is scary? Why do I think this is scary? I saw this coming ages ago. I was like, man, I saw this coming from so far away and I still had no idea. Still got scared. But yeah, it was a lot scarier in my head than it was in the book actually, so you know. Oh well. Oh well. But that sounds like a really cool book. Never a Lie. Maybe I'll try it. But right now I'm still reading the Dungeon Meshi manga. I've told myself I can read a chapter every night once I go to bed. Just to read a little chapter and like have some fun with that. You feel the excitement in the author's writing toward the end. That's so fun. That's so fun. I love it when you can kind of like read the passion of the author. Man, books can be so good, huh? Books can be so good. But yeah, I've been having fun just reading Dungeon Meshi. So yeah, I'm excited to read the rest of it, which is probably what I'm going to be doing next. Maybe do some drawing too. Yeah. Meow. Hello, cat. Is there anything you want to say? Oh, nope. There's nothing he wants to say. He ran away. Maybe you'll read a little tonight. It's inspiring, right? If other people read. I find that with books, I have to really, really want to read the book for me to finish it, to actually read through it. Otherwise, I just don't finish it somehow. Fritz is shy. He is. Shy little bean. He's my cutie guy, though. He's now washing himself. He's washing himself. He's a cutie guy. He's been sleeping on my bed a lot lately again. Just demanding pets. This morning, though, I woke up so early. I woke up extremely early because I had to pee. So I went to the bathroom, came back, got comfortable in bed again to sleep for another like 2 hours. And then I heard him throw up. I was like, oh, really? So it was like 5:30 and I was like cleaning up cat vomit. That was great. Wonderful time. It's his way of saying good morning. But oh well. It was just probably like hair. He's been eating his own hair a lot, I think. Or just like catching it with his tongue. Because I'm slowly shaving him. But he hates it. So it's awkward to ask after some years, but is his name Fritz or Fritz? It's Fritz with an S. The second one. But that's not awkward to ask. I understand that it's hard to remember because Fritz with a Z is usually like the way that I guess non-Dutch people spell it, but it's I would say Dutch spelling, so it's with an S. S. From the S from El Spider Mariachi. But I don't mind you guys spelling it differently. We all know we're talking about my little guy. He's getting old. He's getting old. He's an old little guy. But he still wants to play from time to time, though. He's still energetic sometimes. Overall, he's very chill, though. He likes just like looking out the window, sitting there, sleeping in his favorite place. He's always so tired after I invite friends over. It was so cute. I had friends over on Sunday for D&D, and Fritz really wants the attention, yeah, from everyone. And then when everyone's gone, he's like in the next room over, like my bedroom. He's on the bed. He's like, "What? Dead." He also likes snacks. He does. Little snackies. Just, you're used to Fritz having the Z at the end. Yeah, I can imagine. You just know the name Fritz from that raunchy cat cartoon. Wait, what? Hate that I was thinking the same thing. I'm gonna have to look it up. Oh. That one, yeah. Right. I forgot about that. I have seen this once, I think. But I forgot about it. Oh, that's boobies. On a cat? Like full on. Okay. Oh well. I do not wish to look this up. You don't have to. It's not worth it. Oh, that's unfortunate. Well, my Fritz is spelled differently. It's with an S. Yippee! And he doesn't look like this at all. Oh my god, that is just... Oh my god. Oh, that's everyone in a bathtub naked. Okay. I've seen enough. Cats the movie did that too. I mean, there's like a sex scene in Cats the musical too, but it's art and it's not like dirty and weird. It's like a dance. But technically. You saw a clip of the movie, didn't know what it was about, and left the video wondering, this came out in theaters? Oh gosh, yeah. I've done enough work on the spaceship to have people over now. Yeah. There's a few little things that I want to add, but mostly all my moving boxes are now empty, and I moved all my stuff into on bookshelves and like, you know, in the right spots. I would like an extra little cabinet next to my desk so I can put my PC on that, because my PC still is stuck in floor time right now, which I don't really like. So I would like to have it on a little, probably like I don't know, just a little thing. And then I would like a little side table for next to my couch, and probably like a lamp too. I would like different lamps in my spaceship still, because the ones that I have are still the ones from the previous owner, and they are ugly as hell. So I would like different lamps. I also don't really like how the light is distributed through the lamp that is in there now, right now, but I mean, it works. If it works, it works, but I would like a different one. And I have to build my recording studio still. But other than that, all the furniture is in. There's not a lot of furniture that I still feel like I need to get or want to get. So yeah, it's mostly done. I was thinking about moving my desk though. But that's because my desk is pretty much next to my front door. And my front door leads into a hallway where everyone who lives here near me has to walk through. So, and it's very loud. So I feel like people can hear me talk all the time. So I was thinking I maybe want to move my desk, but I don't really know where, because the place that my desk is in right now is also the perfect place for a desk. So I don't know. Technically I could put my dining table there too, but it's right next to the bathroom, and that doesn't feel good, you know, to put that there. So I'm not entirely sure. Maybe I'll change it up later, but right now, yeah. Just gotta put a sign that lights up that says on air so people know to stay quiet. Yeah, I don't mind like having their sound pollute mine, but the other way around is kind of like embarrassing. Once I realize that they can probably hear me, I'm like, oh, I don't want that. I really do not want that. So yeah, I stress out about that a little bit. From time to time, I'm like, no thank you. No thank you. But yeah, I think it will be better once I have a recording studio in my bedroom. But I was thinking about moving my desk to my bedroom, but then my streaming desk is going to be right next to my bed again, and that's not really what I want. I kind of want to keep that separate. So there's another place that my desk could be in, but it's right next to my my kitchen. So like all the cooking things would kind of get in there, and it's also inconvenient because it's in the walkway to my bedroom. So it's kind of, I don't know, layout of the spaceship is kind of hard to work around sometimes. And right now I feel like it's cozy enough. So probably should keep it this way. But yeah. Also, you need to do song recording soon, and you hate the idea of people hearing. Yeah, me too. Me too. I really struggle with that. It's the reason why I haven't done any karaoke streams in half a year. Because or over half a year, I feel like everyone can hear me when I sing in here. So I'm kind of scared. And I am already nervous for karaoke streams, and that already kind of like, you know, chokes me. So that would. Time to set up upside down on the ceiling. Make use of that vertical space. Yeah, I should. My previous spaceship was also higher. The ceiling was higher. But everything fits. And this one too. I'll think about it though. If I can maybe move my desk a little bit. Or I was thinking of maybe getting a screen to put behind my desk for when I'm streaming. Feels a little useless though, but yeah. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I need to think. About it. I was like, desk in my bedroom? Possible. Definitely possible. But then recording space? Not possible. It's hard. It's hard to figure out. Little creative desk in living room? Possible. Not in bedroom? I don't know. Remember the concert collab I was in a year back? Yeah, the Christmas one. Saw a tweet of that yesterday. Fast forwarding. There you were. Hee. There I was. I was in A Child is Born? I don't know what the song was called anymore. It was Ave... Oh, it was Ave Maria. Duh. But it was... Oh my god, it was Ave Maria. I'm fucking dumb. I forgot because it was so... like an interesting version. I kind of forgot it was Ave Maria. Ave, Ave Mater Dei. That's what I did. I did alto lines. My space is so weirdly shaped that it makes it so hard to... Yeah, same. My space is like shaped inconveniently. It's like a long rectangle spaceship with the doors on either side, and then the other side has windows, and the other side is my kitchen. So there's something on every wall almost, so it makes it really hard to place some things. My desk right now is right in front of a window, and I have like the blinds down at all times because otherwise the sun shines in my eyes when I'm streaming. Very annoying. It's like blinding. So yeah, I have one of my windows almost permanently nearly dark, but you know. Meanwhile, I walk around going, I am the prophet with the answers you seek. Yeah, meanwhile, I sing in the shower, and I don't really care. But, you know, I don't know. I don't know if people can hear me. I wonder, though, because I never hear people from inside their homes. I only hear them when they're in the hallway. So maybe it's not so bad. Maybe I should just try it. But I worry about it still. But we'll see. Maybe. I'm thinking of putting curtains up still, though. So maybe that will help a little bit with sound as well. Yeah. We'll see. We'll see if I can work around it a little bit. I would like it to be less echoey where I am streaming to. It's not extremely echoey, but I would like it to be less echoey. So maybe I will have to put like a bigger screen or thing in between like my desk and my couch as well. I'm not sure yet. We'll have to see. I just want my PC in there somewhere. I still haven't found the perfect thing to put my PC on, so oh well. Will come in due time. It will come in due time. I'll think of something. But yeah, maybe my streaming space should be more compact. Maybe now that I'm thinking about it, maybe I will put another thing in the middle of my room. Like a big maybe. Would that look good? I don't think so. Maybe it will. I don't know. I'm thinking about things. I'll figure something out eventually. But you know, that day is not today. I'll figure something out eventually. But it's not like I really need extra furniture right now. It's a functional home. And with that, I'm going to leave you guys at that because I'm going to get to bed on time. So I can get to the office on time and do a lot of work tomorrow. And then have a friend over tomorrow. Probably going to be watching some anime. Maybe playing some Tomodachi Life. Maybe just having nice conversations. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Good mimir. I will have a good mimir. 2 mimir. A mimir. I'm gonna be sleeping. But I want to thank you guys so much for coming to the stream. This was a fun time. I will be back again on Saturday for what was I gonna do again? Possessors. Another video game. So we're gonna be playing Possessors. I'm excited. Seems like a really good game. I saw that presentation. Maybe Nintendo Direct? I'm not sure. I don't remember. But it looked really good. I wanted it. I got it. We're playing it on Saturday, same time as today's stream. 8 p.m. my time, that's Central European summertime. And boy, am I feeling that summer. That is afternoon for my friends on the west side of the world and middle of the night, or very early morning for my friends on the east side of the world. And like I said, Possessors. I'll be seeing you guys then. Until then, I'll be seeing you guys on the Twitters, the TikToks, the Discords, and the Instagrams. And until then, thank you guys so much for coming, and bye-bye. Bye-bye.